We are here and we are strong. Let's be counted as we move on. Make a difference, change lives as we tell our different stories. We are capable, beautiful. We are born to do great things. We're unstoppable, incredible, 'cause we're differently abled, differently.
Hello everyone, I'm hoping you're having a great day. Welcome to Able Differently. My name is Jane Theory.
We're differently abled, differently.
His main goal is to advocate for persons with disabilities to be allocated resources that help them. Thomas, who is partially blind, is a student at Kenyatta University. Take a look.
Thomas, a second-year student at Kenyatta University, was born partially blind. He was taken to Gertrude Hospital for eye checkup, but there was no remedy.
The doctors said that I can't use the glasses, the eye glasses. They would not suit me. So there were several machines that they used to test me, and they saw that they can be used, but then they were very expensive.
His political ambitions started way back in primary, where he was the student leader in his school.
Politics has been my dream ever since I was a small kid. I've been appointed and elected a student leader at some point. When I was in primary, I used to be a prefect throughout, but high school, I never got a chance to lead. But it has been my desire to get the opportunity to lead the people.
He says that he wants to positively impact persons with disability by ensuring that they get their allocated resources.
Me going to politics is because I want to empower young people, and especially people living with disability. I'm here to see that the dreams of young people, and mostly because I'm representing people living with disability.
He plans to register his own company that deals with supply of commodities.
I was in the process of registering my own small sole proprietorship, but then capital has been an issue. Yeah, so but I'm in the process of doing it.
What were you planning to register?
A small sole proprietorship dealing with supply of commodities. Maybe in general I could call it general supplies, because I wanted to deal with every product in the market.
Thomas appreciates the support and kindness he got from Our Lady of Perpetual Help Education Center, where he grew up in.
I would really thank them for the great impact they have on my life, because they are so educative and empowering. I couldn't have been so confident to be here. I am not worried, not for them. So they teach a lot. You gain skill lives and everything that you deserve to be as a responsible man.
Low self-esteem has been one of the challenges he has faced.
I never accepted that I have a disability, even though people knew, my colleagues, my students, the learners, my friends knew that I had the challenge, but the issue was you could be underrated in some way. Maybe if you have a talent, maybe running, maybe there was that isolation and underrating people, me personally. So I was facing that challenge, but I knew what I wanted, especially in academics academic-wise.
His ambitions and dreams have given him motivation to stand strong and fight for what he wants.
The motivation that keeps me going is my ambitions and my dream, and what and also other people that I've seen being successful in life. The likes of Maora, the Sanko, the likes of the CJ, who is I can't remember his name, but they make me stand still and strong to face the challenges, and most importantly, we would like to have I would like personally to have an historic thing, so that even if we are here to pass and go, so even if you go, you pass away, your memories are still in the people.
His advice for persons with disabilities is to accept their situation and work hard for what they want.
If you know what you want, go after it. Don't give up. Don't see as if you are not capable of doing it, of achieving your dreams. So it's all about determination and being focused always.
We're differently abled, differently.
Sign language chose me because completing high school, for me, I never thought I'll do sign language totally. And then I'm working in town, Apo Kencom. So I see these guys communicating. Growing up, I would see people communicating without words, and for some reason, it interested me. And then all of a sudden, just that curiosity to be able to communicate without words, especially just communicate without words, was something else. You know, there's how you would communicate maybe with someone, just like how you're talking, eh? And then now there's using sign language. For me, I saw it meant a lot to me. It meant something else. Having this world of just silence, but also you can communicate without words. You know how they say, is it love or something? They communicate without words. For me, that was it.
Like for me, I've never met a deaf person, and if I was to meet one or maybe two groups, as in itakuwa hard to interact with them because sija learn the same languages, but ingekuwa my interest to interact with them in a way yenye tuna feel the vibe and everything.
I'm a sign language interpreter, so I do interpretation. There's a program I do interpretation in KBC, it's called Mkulima. Apart from that, I'm a Christian, so I do interpretation also for the deaf. Basically, is not even interpretation, but teaching the deaf the Bible from a tender age of 2 years to grown-ups. So interacting with the deaf people, I'm used to it because that is part of the work that I do on weekends. When I'm not working, I'm busy with the deaf outside teaching them the Bible.
It's challenging, but I think it's good to learn a new language. It's a skill. It's something good to communicate with people.
I know about sign language. Knowing sign language, just the basic, like hello, such kind of things. But when I encounter a person who's deaf and they want to communicate, mostly because the country has embraced persons who are deaf, and you'll find them working with sign language interpreters, by the way. So it eases the work. They just sign, and the sign language interpreter who is with them actually talks and says what the person with hearing impairment is really trying to say.
For me, I have a cousin who's deaf. I've known her since I was young. And for me, like growing up, I didn't okay, it wasn't something like, oh, I don't know any disability or something, because we grew up in the same household. So what I started learning, I think, when I was from class 2 to know, because I really didn't know how to communicate with her, I started learning sign language, and that's how we've used to communicate since now. And what I would want for there, like, to be for people to with disabilities to not feel like, oh, they're not part of the community or something like that, is like maybe to incorporate it in schools for sign language to be taught.
We take a short break, but we'll be right back with more. Don't go too far.
We're differently abled, differently.